Sorority girl jokes, sorority jokes. Q. What do you call two nuns and a sorority girl? A. Two tight ends and a wide receiver. Q. What did the sorority girl's left leg say to her right? A. As if they've ever met. Q. Why is a sorority girl like railway tracks? A. 'Cause she's been laid all over the country. Q. What do sorority girls drink before they go to a basketball game? A. Root beer. Q. Why did the ghost become a sorority girl? A. She liked to show off her school spirit. Q. What is a sorority girl's favorite cereal? A. Cheerios. Q. What do you call a sorority girl with pigtails? A. A blowjob with handlebars. Q. What do you get when you put 28 Alabama sorority girls in one room? A. A full set of teeth. Q. Why don't sorority girls in San Francisco wear short black mini skirts? A. Because their balls would show. Q. What's the difference between a sorority girl and a bowling ball? A. You can only get 3 of your fingers inside a bowling ball. Q. How many sorority girls does it take to screw in a light bulb? A. None. They are too busy screwing the team. Q. What happened to the sorority girl when she did the splits? A. 10 class rings fell out. Q. What's the difference between a sorority girl and a rooster? A. A rooster says in the morning, cockle-doodle-doo, while a sorority girl shouts, any cock-el-el-doo. Q. Whom is the best sorority girl in the world? A. The one that never misses a period. Q. What do sorority girls say after sex? A. Thanks, guys. Q. What's the difference between a sorority girl and trash? A. Trash gets taken out more often. Q. What's the difference between a sorority girl and the Titanic? A. They know how many men went down on the Titanic. Q. What's the difference between a sorority girl and the Atlantic coast? A. There's fewer crabs in the Atlantic. Q. Why was the sorority girl upset when she got her driver's license? A. Because she got an F in sex. Q. What do a Boeing 747 and a sorority girl have in common? A. Both contain a cockpit. Q. What's the difference between a sorority girl and a blow-up doll? A. Around 2 cans of hairspray. Q. Why is a sorority girl like a stamp? A. Both get licked, then stuck, and finally sent on their way. Q. How can you tell if a sorority girl has been playing with your computer? A. Your joystick will be soaking wet. Q. What's the difference between a mosquito and a sorority girl? A. Once you slap a mosquito, it will stop sucking. Q. What's a sorority girl's favorite nursery rhyme? A. Hump me dump me. Q. Why is a sorority girl like a doorknob? A. 'Cause everyone gets a turn. Q. Why does a sorority girl have an IQ 1 point higher than a copper's horse? A. So she won't shit on the street during a rally. Q. What's a sorority girl's idea of safe sex? A. Locking the car door. Q. What does a sorority girl do if she is not in bed by 10 p.m.? A. She picks up her purse and goes home. Q. Why does a sorority girl have TGIF on the front of her shirt? A. Tits go in front. Q. How can you tell who is a sorority girl's boyfriend? A. He's the one with the belt buckle that matches the impression in her forehead. Q. What does the Bermuda Triangle and sorority girls have in common? A. They've both swallowed a lot of semen. Q. Why is a washing machine better than a sorority girl? A. Because you can drop your load in a washing machine, and it won't follow you around for a week. Q. How do you get a sorority girl off of her knees? A. Come. Q. What does a sorority girl and an instant win lottery ticket have in common? A. Simply scratch the box to win. Q. Did you hear about the sorority girl with a PhD in psychology? A. She'll blow your mind, too. Q. Have you heard about the sorority girl Virgin? A. She hangs out with the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus. Q. What does a screen door and a sorority girl have in common? A. The more you bang it, the looser it gets. Q. What do you call a sorority girl with especially and PMS? A. A know-it-all bitch. Q. What do sorority girls do after they comb their hair? A. They pull up their skirts. Q. How do you know when a sorority girl's been in your refrigerator? A. There's lipstick on your cucumbers. Q. What's a 68 to a sorority girl? A. It's where she goes down on you and you owe her one. Q. What's the white stuff you find in a sorority girl's panties? A. Clitty litter. Q. How can you tell if a sorority girl works in an office? A. There's a fold-up bed in the stockroom and permanent smiles on the bosses' faces. Q. Why was the sorority girl disappointed with her trip to England? A. She found out Big Ben is only a clock. Q. Why did the sorority girl get fired from the sperm bank? A. Her employer found that she was embezzling. Q. What did the sorority girl say during an adult film? A. Hey fellas, look. There I am. Q. What do sorority girls eat to increase their breast size? A. Silicone chips. Q. What does a tornado and a sorority girl have in common? A. They both eventually end up in a trailer park. Q. What is the difference between an LSU sorority girl and a catfish? A. One has whiskers and smells, the other is a fish. College football star. During preseason training, a college football lineman married a sorority girl. The coach was a bit surprised and remarked to his star football player, "You are such a big, burly guy. Why in the world did you marry such a tiny, petite woman? She is no bigger than your hand." "That's right, coach," replied the lineman. "But, she's much better." Horny sorority girls. 3 horny sorority girls decide to take their boyfriends to a hotel and get fucked. So they check in at the hotel and go to their rooms. But their parents get worried for them and go looking for them. They find the hotel and go inside. They go up into the hallway and hear their girls. From one room they hear a loud scream. They barge into the room and shout, "Why are you screaming?" The sorority girl replies, "Because it hurts." Then, in the next room they hear giggling, so they bust into the room and shout, "Why are you giggling?" The sorority girl says, "Because it tickles." Then, the parents listen and listen, but can't hear the last girl, so they ask the other 2 where she is. The girls show them to the last girl's room, and kick down the door, to find the last of the girls still being fucked. Her parents ask her, "Why the fuck weren't you screaming, or giggling?" The sorority girl immediately answered, "But you told me not to talk. With my mouth full."